to our recap of The Bachelor after the final rose.
Get ready to be not shocked.
If you haven't seen our recap of the finale, you should check it out.
Yes, it's the video before this one. So,
let's dive in.
The promise here was that it was going to be something that all of America was going to be talking about after the show tonight.
My water cooler's gonna be pretty silent tomorrow.
Yeah. I think maybe people will be talking about it because the promo didn't live up to the result.
Well, I think
the other way around.
The announcement about The Bachelorette, the next season of The Bachelorette, was kind of shocking. I don't know about shocking, because I kind of guessed it, but yeah. We'll get there. Let's talk about Chris Soules.
All right, Chris Soules comes out, and he's excited. He's in love with Whitney because she is perfect for him.
And she's ready to get married.
And spread her legs and pop out those babies with those large childbearing hips.
Really?
The sisters approved.
Okay.
That's the part that cut out.
Well, before we can get to the yay part, it's time to talk about Becca.
Chris Harrison wants to know, what about Becca? Were you in love or falling in love with her, or did you like her, or what?
Chris admits, like, yeah, he was like in love or like falling in love or like, I gotta be careful what I'm saying because I'm engaged now.
Right. Chris Harrison wants to know, would you have picked Becca if she said, I love you?
Of course he's not gonna say yes.
What about if she said, I'm falling in love with you?
He didn't say yes or no, but I mean, like, clearly he's not gonna say yes.
Even though it was probably a yes.
Who knows?
All right, so...
We find out that Whitney has been watching very carefully.
Only her own dates. She doesn't want to see any of the boobly boob parts when he was macking on the other girls. And...
Well, I mean, he did make out with, like, almost every contestant.
Yeah.
So, maybe a wise decision.
Let's bring out Becca!
All right, so they have not spoken since the breakup.
Right.
On the last day.
Yeah. So he tells her, it was the toughest week of my life.
This is always like the most awkward part of every season. Like, it's so weird.
I mean, it is pretty awkward. You're almost engaged to someone, and now here they are sitting in front of you when you're engaged to someone else.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
So it was the toughest week of his life, and she's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Stepford wife?
All right. Well, she says that this show really helped her in a way because it opened her up to, like, falling in love, and now she can, like, do that.
She doesn't even know what she was doing. She probably shouldn't have come on the show. She never fell in love. I don't know what love is. I wanted him to show me.
Okay. Well.
Now that she's been on the show, though, she still doesn't know what love is because she doesn't... I don't see how you need to fall in love with somebody to know what love is.
I don't know. But let's move on because it's just like whatever. So it's time for Whitney to come out.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
It's time for Whitney to come out in a shirt.
Oh, that was a very short dress. And he went after her like she was made out of ham.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
He ate her face off.
Well, they look very happy together, so that's nice.
Okay.
So congratulations again to them.
He got exactly what he wanted. He was looking for somebody that was just like his sisters.
I mean, that was like a really sweet thing to say, but like...
a really weird thing to say.
Part of me was just like, ooh. But it was a very sweet thing to say.
Well, she didn't watch the show. They talk about that.
You know, though, it is the age of social media, so I'm sure she's getting a lot of stuff.
She got an earful and an eyeful from, I'm sure, Twitter and Facebook and...
Probably a lot of stuff that she would...
People Magazine.
Not to see.
Yeah. So Chris Harrison, though, he won't freaking let up.
He's really pushing it. He's like, well, you know that he was like really conflicted, right? Did you talk about that?
When did he become Geraldo Rivera? Come on. He was really conflicted. Did you know? Did you know that he was almost ready to ask Becca to marry him? Yes, that's part of the show.
Well, they really had to push that storyline because they didn't really have much other stuff to go on.
Boring, boring. They had to pull out a clip of his parents right after the proposal.
That was cute.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
All right, well...
They were so happy.
They were.
It was cute.
It's nice. She seems very type A, though. maybe that's what he needs.
Maybe.
All right, so Ashley S. is in the audience looking all...
Mm-hmm. Chris Harrison's like, Ashley, what? I asked you a question a couple weeks ago.
Is someone talking to me?
He wants to know if she will commit to be on Bachelor in Paradise.
She still doesn't commit.
She pretty much said yes.
She was like, are there cats?
I was waiting for Chris Harrison to ask her out, because that's definitely the vibe I'm getting there. He's like...
He really likes her.
He weirdly really likes her.
All right. Well, it seems like that anyway. So, Whitney has been a bad girl, bad girl. She's been sneaking over to Arlington, which isn't...
That's a no-no.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go with the organized meetups.
She wants to see her fiancé.
Sorry, rendezvous.
Has anyone seen my fiancé and his family? I must visit my fiancé and
But it's so nice
family.
to hear that they're normaling.
Yeah.
They're just living life.
Yeah. Well, bring out Jimmy Kimmel to ruin everything. They're doing it. Are you guys doing it? Really?
I'm just kidding. But we didn't need to know that.
I would have been so excited if the dramatic announcement would have been that she's pregs.
I thought like maybe there was a chance that it could be that, just because the way that they were hyping it.
Or that they like set the date for like a month, you know, a month in the future or whatever, but no.
There wasn't any special surprise with them.
So Jimmy Kimmel has to hammer it home again, as if it wasn't enough from Chris Harrison. Do you know that he was really into Becca? He was really into Becca. But Becca wasn't into him.
Yeah. And then Jimmy brought out a special gift for Whitney and Chris.
A cow.
A cow. The cow was so beautiful.
The cow was a girl, obviously. And its name was Juan Pablo.
I think it would have been pretty offensive and hurtful if he had named it after one of the Bachelorettes.
Well, maybe he could have
There's not a good connotation there.
Juanita Pablo.
Maybe.
Or
it's
Mrs.
okay.
Or Mrs. Harrison.
I don't know. But oh my god, the cow was so cute. Do you think they actually get to keep the cow?
I don't know. It's okay. Alright, so the dramatic, groundbreaking, water cooler talking announcement concerning the Bachelorette is they couldn't freaking decide. In other words, Angie's season was such a fart that they had to come up with something, otherwise
I did read an article
they were going to
that
be
said
canceled.
That. They had to switch it up because the ratings were down for Andy's season, and they had to try something new. So there will be 2 Bachelorettes next season.
Not 1, but 2.
And it's going to be Britt and Caitlyn.
Okay.
I'm excited about Caitlyn because I wanted her to be the Bachelorette. I'm a little annoyed that they're doing this.
Oh, you don't like
Not a huge fan of Britt.
No.
But also, just the fact that they're having 2, it's just like...
Would they do this with 2 guys?
We just celebrated International Women's Day.
And now we're getting Bachelorettes
thrown in our face.
That hurts.
I mean, it is like, would they have done this with 2 guys? No. I feel like no.
No, because they
want the
had
cat fights. It's a little demeaning. I don't like it.
How long before the 2 of these ladies are ripping each other's throats out?
I could see it getting pretty catty. Well, let us know at the virtual water cooler what you guys thought of the big twist for the Bachelorette next season.
What do you think of 2?
How is this even going to work?
I don't know.
It seems like they didn't even know.
No.
They're just winging it.
We're on TV? Okay.
Play it by ear.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think the show knows.
No.
All right, guys. So let us know. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it.
It's been a fun season, and I really do mean that.
And until next time, much love.
Edit.